Hello and welcome to Indo Global Entrepreneurship Conclave 2023. This is your host Abhishek Singh, and today we have with me Shabir Nazir, Managing Director of Senate Space India Private Limited. Welcome to you, sir. Sir, before we start off this conversation, I would like to know what something about your company. Why did you start this? When did you start this? What motivated you? And anything that you would like to share with us.
Definitely. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Abhishek.
Abhishek. Hi, Abhishek. It's nice to be connected with Business Connect. And Business Senate Space is started in 2017. I can say it isn't started accidentally. So actually, it's a co-working space. It's a complete co-working space. At that time, even nobody knows what is co-working space. It just emerged in 2011 and something, with companies like Regus and Workafella were just emerging into in India. And in 2017, co-working space is nothing but a business which is, we call it as a shared office spaces, where actually we mean it directly that office space is not only sharing, we are going to share your business growth. It's not only sharing your office space, sharing your conference rooms, sharing your receptions and all other things. Facilities and amenities are not shared. The complete exact, the potential of the business growth is positive energies that we share, where we just stand for that particular matter, that we don't have to, all those people who have that positive energy, positive aspects grow together, and when they are held together, then definitely the growth will happen to them. There we have started co-working space, accidentally I can say, but now we have grown with a good level in the 5 years. That's a thing.
This is an amazing journey. So, what is your general idea of how do you plan to pass it on, inform more audience about it? Because I'm sure that co-working space is a growing sector, and people are generally into the field of knowing like where to reach out when they require a co-working space. How do you advertise? How do you make sure that there is a growth in your sector? And what are some innovative ideas that you approach, that you adopt into your company to make it look like a growing company?
That's a nice question. See, first of all, co-working space is a business where now people, see, it will be used only for the people who are just startups. Now, the era is not for, the earlier era was something like when you're working in a government, the generation we can come up to, in 90s and all, if you are working in a government job, you are a very big person. Then again, when it comes in the 2000 generation, it comes when you're working in IT sector, you are a bigger person. Now from 2015, when you are become an entrepreneur, that is a trend now. So being an entrepreneur is nothing but a startup who requires an office space to do. So there now, what we call is, ironically, it has become a organic thing that co-working has to bloom. Co-working space is the where any startup company who want to start a business, any entrepreneur who want to do any business onto this, he can don't want to invest much money onto the infrastructures and sort of advertisement, signage board, nothing. Just at least have to put on his effort, have to make his what the product, whatever may be this product, just launch it, do it, try it whether if it is looks good, if it is makes good, then he will grow it. Like, see, for example, in my company, even single seat is entertained. Even for a single day is also entertained. So we used to give them a single day pass. Even if you want to take a week, if you want to take a month, that is also okay. Let him try what he wants to do. He will come up with an idea, he will meet with the investors, he will meet with the people who really want to make some pitching, sales and all. And if it works out, it will become, okay, I want to take a week's time, sir. Okay, take for a week. And then if he feels that, okay, the business is going good, I'll take for monthly passes, sir, monthly rental. And he'll come for monthly. And then for a single person, for monthly 2-3 months, he will become 2. Then he will become 5. Then he will become 10. And almost I have seen that one single person come in 2019, now he's been 55 in my company. So my basic idea is making that positive energy to be flown with every individual who are really striving to make business here. My real hearted thing is, what if I being a starter, I'm being an entrepreneur, I being in a startup, when I start my business, what I feel, how I'm going to expect anything from the outsider like a co-working space or anyone, a provider like me. So I'm just giving in that way, people are absorbing. The second point is that co-working space is emerging in this faster growth only because of entrepreneurs and startups are growing. And the second aspect is, as now GST has been introduced in India, it's a very big, massive I can say it's a turnaround to the Indian government's tax revenue. It becomes actually earlier sales tax and other taxes were like, even you can pay, even you can have subsidy. Now it is not possible. GST is a mandatory, and now IGST is also written there. So GST becomes now you have to have registered your company in other states also. You cannot have one so in that manner, purposely what will have people company from other states and other countries, even they want to register in that particular state, they have to register here. So they will use co-working spaces at their office spaces, one of the option. Another thing is that people who are having their offices in other states want to have an office there, but still they can't able to take care of their infrastructure, attendance, even their networking problem. They just call up the co-working spaces like us, tell them, sir, this is what my employees, anybody, 5 or 10 or 15 or anybody will going to come. We'll provide them everything from attendance to the tea, coffee and all this, almost all their requirements except their laptop and mobile phone, which is their basic requirement of their own business. Because we don't provide laptops and desktop, because the data management problem. Anything data is left up with us or left with them will not be correct. So we just make them to all use their own laptops and databases. Now, when coming to the unique selling point, the way is like what we do is, as I told you, we are just concentrated on giving us a positive energy related, positive energy breaking events and kind of meetings with them, networking them. When we are networking with them, we just got to know about what is their aspect of going to do business. See, they just want to start with this minimal. See, whoever do, they want to do with cost effective. Cost effective is nothing but minimalizing the investment. When we minimalize the investment, that means you are going to get a profit very sooner. When you invest 1 lakh, then if you get your investment, returns in 3 months. When you invest 50,000, then you invest only 1.5 months. Simple. The sooner, the lesser you invest, the lesser the amount you put on capitalize, the profit you will get it very sooner. That's the people, now infrastructure, security deposit and other side of investment, they don't know going to do. They're just going to do investment on their product, on their time, on their effort and basically onto their business. If they do it, then people are from co-working space like us, and myself is really comfortable doing my business. I feel like passionately, making my people grow. Making my people is nothing but my, my clients, my members who are there in my Senate. I don't call them as customers or clients. I call them as my members. As because I have named it the Senate, I told them as Senate members. Senate is a US consulate name. Why I have chosen is because I want to make them feel that. Office bearers are called Senate members. So I want to feel them like you are being a member of the Senate and you can become an officer one day when you will success in your life, when you success in your business. That's my real aspect of named it as, and making all those, every single customer, single client, single member to feel into that, okay, I'm going to grow. And I'm showing them from the day one. I started from 2017 May unofficially, and I named it in December 2017. And registration, other things happened in 2018. Unofficially started in May 2017. By literally, as of now, we are 100% full. And we are still growing. I started with just only 80 seats. Now we are 400 plus seats. And all the seats are full only because of the, not only because I can say the demand, because of my clients are growing, I'm growing with them. Let's grow together. That's my kind of thing where I used to say with all my clients, if you grow, sir, it means I'm growing. So I'm taking care of each and every point of your any kind of office needs. I want to make it clear, so that anything, sir, if you want to grow, if you want to have a table, if you want to have a customized thing, a tea, coffee, protein shake, whatever you want, please do business, sir. If you grow, I feel I grow, because if you come with 1 seat, if you grow with 10 seats, I am growing, obviously. Obviously from strategy, but still in my heart, passionately, I'm doing the business happily. That's perfectly. The last question, what you asked me? How co-working spaces?
I think I've answered most of it. This is really creative. This is adaptive. This is creative. This is passion, I would say it. And you have been doing a wonderful job. The question that arises from your answer is. There are in your journey of this being a leader and growing your network, I'm sure you might have learned a lot. What are some of the key takeaways that you would like to share with the youth out today who want to go into this sector?
Definitely. So I can able to answer this question in two ways. Whether being a co-working service provider, we have to be maintain some sort of standards and categorizations on that. And the other aspects in life, as I've gone through almost 450 plus clients, I can able to understand what is in the client's way. How can you start a business? How can you run a business? And even we can able to give the business analyzation. Brother, you don't do in this way. Why don't you try this way and then do it? Even the client clumply says, sir, I am 4 now. I want to grow 8. Can you have the seats? I am asking, what is your business proposal now? What is your aspect and what is your turnover and how it's going? What is your aspect on your products way and all? If you explain that, sir, don't go for 8 seats, go for 5 seats itself. I'll give you other idea. Take it for this much of days and then after turn into this. So I'm just giving so that I'm not, I'm going to get business. That's different matter. But business doesn't matter. After he's getting 8 seats, if he's not affordable of going to do, take that money or pull that money, then it will be difficult to himself and myself also. So my real aspect is retention of my clients. Retention only when comes, he will be growing or maybe stable in his business. If he's not stable, if he's not growing, he will not retain first. And then on the service part, I never compromise on my services. Anything the client has, the payment which he makes, that single rupee is been the wholesome amount. There is no extra charges, there is no hidden charges, there is no exit fees. If you go, no, I want to go, sir, no, please go. If you want to grow somewhere. If you want to do any business anywhere, I don't matter. I matter only when you are here. I will serve my best on this. So my basic thing is when startups want to do a business, an entrepreneur entering into a startup community, they just have to think about the financial goal first, and they have to set at least 12 months goal, and they have to have a strategy of schedule what they are going to do for the next 12 months. If they have, then they are really, you can see, the perfect startup. Or else, no, you can say I'm going to do this multiples can work. Financially only you can have the revenue. Without the revenue, you cannot. So financial planning is very most important with your goal of minimum 12 months. If you have a 3-year goal and 5-year goal, then you're fantastic. Nobody will going to stop you. No hurdles and no kind of anything is going to make you suffer for anything. Just be focused and more, I can simply say, other than the word of focus, dedication is most important to the business. After starting a business, 1 month goes, 2 months goes, 3 months goes. At least I can say the 10% of the way you cross, you will become right, okay, I've done. No, don't do that. Never give up until you reach the goal. When you think that, okay, I have been achieved what I have been planned for the 2 months, no, you are not achieved. You have to advance for the next 4 months in 3 months. You have to advance for the 50% in within 30% of your time being. So time and the achievement and the goal have to be graphed every month. Then you will be growing. No worries, anything comes behind you. If your product is good, if your effort is good, everything will come to you. That's an aspect. To a co-working space, some aspects of business are not allowed in co-working space. In the sense like kind of real estate and telecalling, completely telecalling, or might be kind of money laundering. And we have a kind of things where people will not be more. So we just have to be very clear about what clients are doing their business. It's not about whether they're going to grow or not. It's about does the business is going to help people? Does the business going to help himself? Does the business is going to help anyone? If it is going to like any other business which is going to be a problem to himself or a risky or maybe to other people, we don't do it. Even for example, foreign education, people will do, okay sir, we are going to give them a foreign education, please come, get money, and even they can be fraudulent. Even they can able to say no. These type of categories are there, and advocates are there who are able to just go and have a party inside the office space. So people are there. So we need to be very much aware of what the client's as actual business is about, and then we have to allow them to get inside. And people who are already startups or entrepreneurs have to understand that doing business is a different way, and having leisureness inside the business is other ways. So be careful while starting a business or being an entrepreneur, and make a journey a successful one.
My last question is some key takeaways that how are you enjoying this event? What's your experience from this event, sir? Thanks.
Thank you so much. I just I can say that I don't have any connect with Business Connect. I don't have any connect with Business Connect. I just got a mail, and that mail explains everything. That gives us me more about what you are going to do and what actually I don't know anything about Business Connect, because I am from Chennai and this is actually happening in Delhi. So in Chennai, we don't have this type of networking and all. We have a different type of networking as well. In this mail, I have just come to know what you are guys doing and how we are just empowering people. Networking is totally different. Making people recognize to make others, out of that box, out of that basket, and enlightening them. Okay, you can also make people understand. And this type of interview, and Ritu, who has given us a good idea and as well as directions, guidance to join into this big function, big event. And as well, I can say it's a fabulous arrangements organized with a good food and as well as those mementos were very nice. Thank you so much for Business Connect as well. And personally, thank Ritu and yourself, Abhishek. Thanks for calling us on behalf. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. It was an amazing experience talking to you. It was a pleasure, very pleasure talking to you. Sir, have a.
I'm not the managing director of Snails.